This is where we are lacking in our faith. She was faithful to God. Can you say, Anna was faithful to God? Sema vizuri, Anna was faithful to God. We could be lacking in this. We see this in verse 24. Let's go to verse 24. Hannah was that faithful to God. She was that faithful to God. Verse 24. When the child was weaned. Now I'm cutting short because of time. When the child was weaned, Hannah took him to the tabernacle. Okay? You can see whatever is happening now in Shiloh. They brought along a 3-year-old bull for the sacrifice in a basket of flour and some wine. Can you see that? Can you see that, brethren? Can you see that, brethren? That when we tell the Lord, it will come to pass. When you're going to bless me, I will come to the sanctuary and give thanks and give whatever you have granted to me for the kingdom path. So Hannah came back and she was that faithful. She understood that God's purposes for her child were far greater than her. I think that is a bit tricky, but we need to understand this. Sometimes, whatever we think is our need, listen to this. Whatever we think is our need may be supposed to be sacrificed for God's need. I repeat that. Whatever I think is our need should be sacrificed for God's need. Bwana asifiwe. Yeah, sometimes I remember one time, but for his own benefits. Hallelujah. Are you praying for your own accord? Change the prayer. Praise be the name of the Lord. Praise be the name of the Lord. And so we see him humbled, broken, and it's only through God that was relieved. See, let's carry this kind of a mantle as a father, as a mother, as a worker, as a business person. Let's carry this mantle. And we shall see the wonders of God when we do not look in a very streamlined, in a very myopic approach, but see the bigger picture when the Lord manifests himself. Praise be the Lord. Let's look at verse 18 and 20. Verse 18 and 20. We see something very unique that we can learn from Anna as well. Very unique that we can learn from Anna. In verse 18, we see Hannah here trusting God wholeheartedly. Wholeheartedly. Oh, thank you, sir, she explained. Then she went back and began to eat again. And she was no longer sad. Let's go to verse 17 a bit, so that we get it. In that case, we see Eli said, "Go in peace. May the God of Israel grant the request you have asked of him." We see, where did this take place? Where is it taking place? In the temple. This is taking place in the temple. Who is in the temple? The priest. How often do you involve the priest in our walk with faith? We see Hannah having faith that would touch the other authority. And our faith touch other authority. Okay? Can we be seen in it really depending on God? Eli, priest Eli, told Hannah, "Go in peace. May the God of Israel grant the request you have asked of him." You see, we don't see Eli praying. What does it do? Who prayed? Who prayed here? Who was praying? Anna was praying. What did the priest do? What was the priest do? Was putting a thumb. What does it do? Praise be the Lord. Yes. And you see the work of the priest? In our walk with God. Yes, the priest, our mom here, will put a stamp. But of course, you must be around to be saved. Bwana asifiwe. To be saved. Don't say, I'll pray at home. There are those people who are doing it at home. Let's do it in the sanctuary. Let's go to verse 18. Oh, thank you, sir, she exclaimed. Okay? It's good all the time to be in relation with the priest, the source of the authority from the altar. Bwana na asifiwe. It is good to keep saying, Bishop Jiri Kagonda is my spiritual father. Can you all say that? Let's remember. Bishop Jiri Kagonda is my spiritual father. You see, this is what we are saying in Hannah. Okay? This is what we are saying. That connection, that relationship. There are those people who are depending on other sources for meeting their needs, their spiritual needs. It is good to acknowledge the authority in the altar. Bwana na asifiwe. And you see this was saying, oh, thank you, sir. She said, then she went back again with it, and she was no longer sad. Bwana asifiwe. Are you sad this morning? Have you forsaken the Lord because you are going through such difficulties? The Lord is gracious. The Lord is gracious. It is good to be seen actively involved in trusting God wholeheartedly. Bwana asifiwe. Trust in Him alone. Don't depend on your own understanding. So we see him having faith in God, who's always faithful. Sometimes we think when you come to bishop, when you come to reverend, there must be a very long prayer. Okay? We believe so. And we doubt some ways that things are done. Sometimes you think there must be a lot of oil poured on the head, right? Okay? And many people are told to put hands on it. The Lord uses different diverse ways of reaching us in our points of need. Bwana na asifiwe. Praise be the Lord. Kwa hivyo tukija hapa tunakuja maombi, ushirika, tusikie neno la Bwana. Okay? Tunakuja kuomba, si kuombewa. I think I need to make that very clear. Praise be the name of the Lord. Tunakuja nini? Kuomba, si kuombewa. Can you see that from Anna? Is it possible to see that from Anna? Yes, ni kuomba. When you do it in this sanctuary, you know what happens? Things are going to happen in a way we should not be here to explain. We are not here to explain. But these are matters of faith. When you are here and you desire it, and then Bishop says, may whatever you needed be done. And it comes to pass. And it just comes to pass. Don't forget one of my coffee. Uweza mkuu. Yes, it comes to pass. Because you are transacting with authority. When you say authority transactions. Yes, when you come here, the Lord has seen you come and you sent the servant. That is a transaction of authority. Yes. So when you have done it and you connect with her, you connect with our Father, you know what happens? May whatever you have prayed, as it comes to pass. I thank the Lord for this. Praise be the Lord. Bwana na asifiwe. Praise be the name of the Lord. But what is happening? There are many doubts. Hakuja kwangu nyumbani kuombea huko. Many doubts. There are many worries. Ni kama anitembelei. Are we having that? Are we having that? Acha tutembelea. Oh. Come. Pray. Let's be confirmed. Bwana na asifiwe. Yes. And all is well with us. All is well with us. What is our point? What are we saying here? Let us learn. Let us learn to apply Anna's faith in our daily life. We see it happen in this wonderful child. The other point we learn here is that she was faithful to God. This is where we are lacking in our faith. She was faithful to God. Let me say, Anna was faithful to God. Sema vizuri, Anna was faithful to God. Who could be lacking in this? We see this in verse 24. Let's go to verse 24. Hannah was that faithful to God. She was that faithful to God. Verse 24. When the child was weaned. Now I'm cutting short because of time. When the child was weaned, Anna took him to the tabernacle. Okay? You can see whatever is happening now in Shiloh. They brought along a 3-year-old bull for the sacrifice in a basket of flour, and some wine. Can you see that? Can you see that, brethren? Can you see that, brethren? That when we tell the Lord, it will come to pass. When you're going to bless me, I will come to the sanctuary and give thanks and give whatever you have granted to me for the kingdom path. So Hannah came back and she was that faithful. She understood that God's purposes for her child were far greater than her. I think that is a bit tricky, but we need to understand this. Sometimes, whatever we think is our need, listen to this. Whatever we think is our need may be supposed to be sacrificed for God's need. I repeat that. Whatever I think is our need should be sacrificed for God's need. But on asifiwe. Yes, sometimes I remember one time a bishop told us, you can forfeit your man's salary for the building. What is that? Does it make sense? Does it make sense? Does it make sense to anybody? That you sacrifice your man's salary for the sanctuary, construction. What is that? That is what Anna did. That's what Anna did. Yes, that's what she did. Yes. Yes. This is Anna's faith. That sometimes we get some resource, but we think that we are more needy than God. How do you become needier than your master? It can't be. How do you become? For heaven is, how do you become needier than your master? You can't be. Can it be? It can never be. It can never be. You cannot be needier than your master. Bwana asifiwe. Who is needier? Who is needier? Your master is needier than you. Bwana asifiwe. Praise be the Lord. That's why you come to church, to be told that your master is needier than you are. That's why he created you with his need. That you may reach out. You may propagate his kingdom on earth. That's a need from you. Bwana asifiwe. He has a great kingdom. Bwana asifiwe. Can you tell your friend, your master is needier than you? Tell them your master is needier than you. Yes. Did you know that, brethren? You thought of your needs as given a priority and cry to God. Is it possible to cry for God's need? Not your need. When you cry for God's need, you know what happens? He makes you the source of all that is needed. That's what happens. I tell you the truth. I tell you the truth. When you cry for God's need, He makes you the source of what is needed. But if you cry for your needs alone, you remain down because you are not treated. Bwana asifiwe. Praise be the name of the Lord. Bwana asifiwe, church. Is it possible to learn from Hannah? It's too difficult to learn from this lesson. Is it possible to learn from Hannah? Can you emulate her? It is possible. Brethren, let's learn that it's very possible. Therefore, we see Hannah placing the son in God's care, and she was okay. I think this is so profound. So profound, brethren. Yes, so profound. Can you imagine that you don't have something to eat. The same case is given about the Shunammite woman. That they have nothing to eat, but they are serving the servant. Can you imagine? Ukule kwanza mtumishi, hiyo ukule later. I think it also happened in the African culture where mostly they